So this is a film that takes place in the future, a possible future. The world has suffered some sort of calamity, especially in California, the desert where this is filmed, the same desert where a lot of alien landscapes are filmed, a lot of Star Trek episodes that are supposed to be on an alien world were filmed in this particular desert. There's a cave they'll go to at one part early in the film that's used in a lot of films. Makes me wonder if Hollywood has some kind of property, ownership there or whatever. But anyway, humanity's been kind of decimated. We got people living in underground shelters that are trying to communicate with other underground shelters. And what are they doing? Some kind of science research. I don't know, but there's people maybe they're living on the surface world, but maybe they're irradiated or something. Or if not, if they're not dying from radiation or something, there's some creatures out there that they call goblins. Now that's
Gargoyles.
gargoyles. Yeah, not goblins, gargoyles. And you got to watch out for them gargoyles. But, as they're researching, they send people out. All of a sudden, they're missing. So, what do? You send more people out, and your dog. And, they come across a lady just running around, and like say, hey, well, we got to bring her back to camp, and she's just looking all bug-eyed and crazy. There's a creature out there, gargoyle, and we only see this gargoyle so far, thankfully, through gargoyle vision. We see the monster's POV. Anyway, they get back to the base, and hey, this lady's pregnant, we brought in. All right, well, let's well, wait a minute. There's something wrong here. Let's fucking kill it. Yeah. So abortion's still a thing, and it's still legal. Anybody that was worried about it being made illegal, this movie shows in the future, it's safe. It's still, you ladies can kill your babies as often as you want. Uh, this lady, though,
Thanks, George Kennedy.
she doesn't have a choice. They're going to kill it, but as they're cutting into it, oh shit, the fucking creature comes out. The sound seems like she's pregnant from one of them gargoyles, and it runs off, and they're trying to find it and shit. And while they're doing that, a gargoyle, a big grown one, busts in the place, and we see a little too early on what this creature
I think it was that one grown up.
was.
I
It
think it rapidly,
because I remember there was one
grows.
to bust in from the shaft or whatever.
I think that one was trying to get in.
Okay, so this one grows up real quick, within a day or 5 minutes our time. It's grown, and it wants to fuck. It wants to make another gargoyle. What do you do? How do you do that? By fucking women, whichever women are there. And well, we see the suit early on, the gargoyle suit, and man, does it suck. This is one shitty monster. Uh, and then from there, it's like, hey, let's break up into teams. We don't have weapons because this is not a military style base, so we got to make whatever weapons we can to deal with this gargoyle. And then they hunt it down. It knocks up our main character, Andrew Stevens. It knocks his woman up, and she kills herself.
And then hold on. Oh, that lady's getting the business from the monster, and George Kennedy says, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of this. You go around back, and while I distract the monster, you pull her away." So he said, "Hey, over here, monster. What about me?" So then they pull her away, and then the monster tries to get George Kennedy pregnant. It's fucked up, Joe. This movie sucks, except for that part when George Kennedy got fucked by a monster.
And the rest of it is the rest of it. Like Tom said at the beginning of this is a definite alien ripoff. Some of the characters are definitely lifted from Alien. The Harry Dean Stanton and Yaphet Kotto, they've got two characters that are exactly like them. The thing with not having weapons, the whole fucking chest bursting scene, and the rapid growth of the alien. Definite, definite rip off without a budget, without any actors to sell it, except for George fucking Kennedy. God damn it. Like, the magic of this man, the reason we're doing these films is that he's either too dumb to know that he's in a shitty movie, or he's just such a dedicated actor that he's going to give it his all no matter what. And that's what he does here. And again, like Hoarders, you don't put an actor of that caliber in with a bunch of fucking garbage. He's just too good. He's too good for this. And he's a big guy too, so I thought, man, he's gonna fucking that alien's not gonna fuck George Kennedy. Nope. This guy right in the balls. And no, well, that didn't happen. Unfortunately, because they were going for realism here. Um uh yeah. I would warn anybody to watch this. Don't watch it if you're even a little bit tired. Because I fell asleep twice on this fucker. It takes shit like 30 minutes, and it's an hour and 30-minute movie. It takes 30 minutes before it gets rolling, and even then it's not very exciting. It's just kind of like well, fuck, I've watched 30 minutes. Let's see where this goes. Oh shit, that monster looks horrible. Oh god damn, now it's crawling through the fucking air ducts, and it looks even worse crawling.
Yeah, it looks like a really, really discounted version of the Beast from Feast, and you can see like the actor's eyes through it, so it just looks goofy, and it has this weird little upturned pig nose and shit, and the body just looks like it was carved out of foam, just really static and just like a really, really piss poor version of the Beast from Feast, and it was mm, not good, and they show it a lot.
In later, they're showing like then they have it in like a bunch of smoke and flashing red lights where you can't see it. Well, you should have done that at the beginning and then disappoint us. Don't disappoint us the first time you see it. Build up to that disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, this is just your typical Roger Corman slap out a fucking product quick so we can make a couple bucks and move on to the fucking next disappointment. But yeah, like you, I was having a hard time staying awake. This is the second time I've seen this. And yeah, I was just starting to fall asleep, and I was like, oh, now I remember this one. Fuck. Stay up, you fuck.
So I have seen it before. I think it was on a double disc with maybe Dead Space. Uh yeah, one of those Corman classic things where it was two Corman movies on one. But I guess I got to rewatch Dead Space and see if it's gonna go in the old box like Hoarders will, that you can buy at the Houston Horror Film Festival's festive holiday attraction coming in 2 weeks.
Nah, usually we'd be like, oh, hey, the dog in the movie was pretty good. I mean, this dog looked kind of fucking stupid because of how the markings on its face were.
Eyebrows made him look kind of, the markings, it made it look like he had like Groucho Marx eyebrows or something. Let's say stick a cigar in that fucking dog and let's see him do some impressions.
Yep, so the dog just looks silly looking. And then there was like one scene where they show the dog walking and then you cut to the next shot. Or no, they show the dog walking and then sit down and then you cut to the next shot and the dog's up and walking. And they keep teasing you like, oh, the dog's gonna get it. The dog's gonna get it. Thankfully, it doesn't. But yeah, not even the fucking dog could save this one. It was I would appreciate it if we never do like, hey, we're gonna watch some Roger Corman movies. I'll say, hey, fuck you.
Yeah. Roger Corman. Tom.